Hey, hello everyone. Good morning. Welcome to Hacker Associate broadcast, and you're watching the Hacker Show. Today, I'm going to focus regarding how to hack Android application with the help of Frida and 𝗥𝗲𝗀. So, directly we'll start the practical part without any theoretical stuff. I'll just give you guidance how we can basically pen test Android application with the help of Frida and 𝗥𝗲𝗀, and how to perform a lab setup, and all this we are going to see in this today's session. So let me share my screen. And if any problem is there, okay, I'm monitoring LinkedIn. You can message me there. So I just share the screen and let me just go there and check everything is all right. Yes. Okay, so you can directly comment here. And if any problem regarding audio and other things, just let me know. Okay, so I just opened that LinkedIn page and you can just add the comment, okay, in case of any issue regarding audio and other things. Okay, and let me again recheck everything is perfect before starting any other practical part. So here, let me just go hide. Yes, my microphone is connected. Perfect. So let's go ahead and start the practical stuff. So first, okay, what actually we need, right? So this is our topic for today. Let me just give you the highlight, what exactly we are going to cover. And I need a mind map. So let me go to the XMind application. This is the XMind. And I just looking for basically dynamic analyzer mind map where okay we'll be understanding okay like how to process basically APK in a proper manner. So first of all, we need this particular framework. So let me open my terminal first, and we'll come back later okay to the mind map. So here is my terminal, and this tool okay we require. So let me just give you the tool details what we're going to use today. So first, we need this one JDX GUI. Second, we will be going to use MCB server, okay, in order to attack application that is called Android APK, okay, AI powered. So that exactly we are going to focus. Third, we are going to focus on 𝗥𝗲𝗀, okay, and basically we'll understand about the code flow. And fifth, basically we're going to focus on Frida, okay, how to hook the specific function. So this basically we are going to learn under this thing. Okay, so let me just take the application, and also like if you're new to the channel, you can simply go to the Discord. Whatever the APK, whatever the sample I'm going to use today, I'm going to drop okay that sample okay here under the Discord channel. So this is my Discord channel. You can navigate okay through the website which I'm going to guide you. Okay, so you can simply navigate to hackerassociate.com. Okay, once you go to here, once you go to the website, simply click on the Discord and connect okay to my server. And as I mentioned, whatever the APK I'm going to use today, you will be getting under everything under the blackhead recording. So recording guide will be here. So I'm going to send you the PPT if you are interested okay in the PPT, like how I attack that application. You want to go with the proper flow and you want to test in your environment with the proper setup whatever I'm going to show you today. So based on this, okay, you can simply go ahead and you can basically start okay penetration test on the specific APK. So I'm going to drop everything here, and I think every week I'm adding okay like new binaries and other things under this particular group. So if you're interested, okay, you can go ahead and you can learn more about it completely free for every member. Okay, just join the server and go to the recording guide, download the things and start okay with the tools. That's it. Okay. Now next part. So let me close all this and we'll focus on the specific application whatever we are looking for. So here it is in my document folder. Let me go to offensive mobile penetration testing. So these are basically my frameworks. So let me navigate okay to the terminal. It will be very easy. So this is the document, and here okay if you see I have Frida 16.2, Frida 16.6, Frida 16.7, and all this version I'm using, okay, from virtual environment, okay. But if you see, okay, from my base machine, if I just type Frida minus minus version, and here you can see I'm also running 17.0.7, that exactly I am using for iOS pen testing. So currently uh, Frida version is this one, 15.0.7, and I think every week they're changing, okay. So you can just monitor the website for more updates. But currently I'm using 17.0.7, okay, specifically for iOS pen testing. For Android, you don't need to worry about much. I think 16.2 will be completely fine, and you can use 17 version, depend upon your choice, okay. So in my case everything is properly set, and I don't think, okay, there's much differences. But again, it's better, okay, like we should use, okay, like a new tools, new methodology, new framework, okay, for better visibility of the applications. So you can see like lot of version I have installed. This is the Frida, everything is running. Now we need a proper basically analysis tool. So in my system I have a Genymotion, which is, you can see that. And second, I also have an Android Studio. So this is the Android Studio, you can see. So both the framework, okay, like I have installed in my Mac system. Android Studio is open source, Genymotion is a paid application. So I'll recommend, okay, you can go with the Android Studio and you can perform all the practical whatever I'm going to show you here. So I'm closing Android Studio and I'm going to use Genymotion. So we'll be starting this application. It means Genymotion is application, and we are going to start Google Pixel Android API 12.1. So I'm using 12.1, and you can see I'm also using STC one, that is 13 Android. So likewise, I'm testing a different devices for the applications. So again, it's always better, okay, check the SDK, and based on this, okay, you can select your emulator. Either, okay, like both the method are fine. Directly you can test on the emulator, or if you have a live phone, okay, you can basically use a live phone and directly test there. Okay, depend upon your choice. So this is basically very easy. You just simply start it and then continue. So here you can see Genymotion is starting now, and by the time it is starting, okay, we will basically configure our Frida and everything. So again, as I mentioned, I'm in this folder and I'm going to use a 16.2 version, okay. If you are new to the Frida, you can simply go to that Google. I'll show you how you can basically install the Frida from here. The Frida install GitHub. If you simple type, this is basically a Frida. Okay, clone this repository, and currently you can see they are using 17.2.5. Okay, is a particular version. Okay, so here all the steps are available for things. This is Frida. Clone the repo to build the Frida. Next. So Genymotion is running, and we'll go to that terminal, and here's a terminal. We'll go to the CD Frida. This is virtual environment, and if you see ls, in my case it is a Frida environment, right? I'll simply use a source. That how we activate, okay, this thing, source Frida. This is the virtual environment, then bin activate. Now I can run, okay, like this command, like Frida minus ps minus uai, and you can see clearly like it is failing because I need to start Frida server, okay, in my phone. It means this Genymotion. So let's go ahead and test the thing. So I'm going to use the Frida. So you can see it is running, and let me close this part. And okay, we have here a specific version. Second part, I'll just click here plus button, and let me just go to the adb shell, and then we can simple do ls. We will see the id. So you can see I'm on the rooted devices. Okay, doesn't matter by the way you're on rooted devices or non-rooted devices. We can test both, right? There are two type of here, okay, testing. One is non basically rooted device, the second is rooted devices. So if we have any problem regarding installation, or maybe the application detect that one, then we'll try to bypass, okay, that one, okay, that root detection bypass. In iOS we call gel break detection bypass, so on. So here I need to go to this basically area, data, local, and the 10. Okay, ls, and you can see clearly I have a Frida server, and I'm going to run the Frida server, okay, from this area. It is running, and now if I hit this one, and you can see clearly I'm able to see several applications, okay, which is running here in this area. Okay, this part, right? So bank application, e-card application, some random application, okay, like which I used, okay, for assessment. And here this button, okay, you can click if you're using a Genymotion. If you're using Android Studio, no need to worry. You can use API 30 or 31 or 29. Okay, these three like I recommend, okay, you can use these three API. Okay, if you're using Android Studio, so here just click on this one if you're using a Genymotion, and you are done. So our, I think, setup is done. Okay, our 𝗥𝗲𝗂𝗪𝗲 is also ready, and 𝗥𝗲𝗓, okay, we will be using, okay, with the help of Rosetta, because I'm using Apple Silicon Max. So in that case, okay, I need to use Rosetta. Now next part, okay, like we'll understand, okay, from here. So we'll go to the download or here, and I'll just go to the dynamic analysis area, and we'll be going to perform a task 13. This is dynamic instrumentation. This is basically task 13 hook score. This is task hook, basically Java method 12 and hook native method. This is basically our task for today. Let me copy this, and I'm going to remove all this file from here. I'm going to paste here. Okay, this is the thing, and when you simple double click, you can see we have a APK available, that is called 𝗥𝗲𝗀𝗃. This is APK we will be going to use for testing, and I'm going to teach you like how to pen test this application, and specifically on this Genymotion, and how to read the code, and how we can use AI to identify the particular the actions, or we can say the intent, or some kind of sensitive thing, which we can easily understand with the help of AI thing. So here, okay, this is 𝗥𝗲𝗀𝗃, and now next part is I need to install this one, okay, in my phone first of all, because we are performing a dynamic analysis. So I need to install this one, and here you go, right? You can see this is basically the application. So when you basically drag and drop, okay, the application, always understand the functionality. Okay, if you understand the functionality, or if you spend time on specific APK, you understand more, rather than, okay, like dragging this particular APK to JDX or 𝗦𝗰𝗲𝗪 or other thing. These tools are great, okay, but understand, okay, like what you will see, okay, on the UI level, the front level, and then basically you can go, okay, to any of the basically framework like 𝗥𝗲𝗓, 𝗥𝗡𝗅, 𝗥𝗡𝗅, decompiler, any tool, okay, you can use it. But my way always is to understand what I'm able to see, okay, in the front, and then, okay, we'll perform a static analysis, then dynamic analysis, then we'll try to basically hook the particular function. If you see here, okay, in the top area there is Angular. Okay, I can see that, and the APK name also with this name, and I'm full and strong. And what can you do about it? This is called 100%. Okay, something is coming there. I'm not sure what exactly it is, but when you simple close this, and there is a framework called APK export. There's a APK available, okay, on Play Store. You can download it, and you can see a lot of here application running there. So this is our application which we are targeting, like com.example.angler. Okay, this is the package name, by the way. That's how we can quickly identify the package. Let's decompile the application and then understand, okay, the particular code flow. So I'm going to open a new tab. This is basically we are running a Frida server. Let's open a new tab, and here I'm going to use further. Okay, let me go to this particular outside of this directory, and I need to use 𝗥𝗲𝗃𝗃𝗃. So just go to the sudo 𝗥𝗃𝗃𝗃, enter your password, and here you can see, I think it opened, and we will be simple going to drag and drop this APK which we are testing. This is the first method. Okay, you can see. Okay, so by the time it is dragging, let me check the LinkedIn. Any questions, any comment? Okay, so now next part is here. So when you simple see the source code, you can see the lot of obfuscation. I can see the lot of thing here. You can see key 0 there can be possible, okay, this APK is obfuscated. Okay, let's go to the resources area, and then we will select Android manifest.xml. So when you read this code, you can see Android manifest, and let's little bit zoom it little bit, and I'll just zoom for you so you can easily see the screen properly. So if you read the information, okay, like see, as we know, okay, in Android the classes are important, right? And this basically consists of permissions and many other things. So if you just click here, see Android name, this will be the class. So if you see here, com example dot angler, and then main activity, and you can see Android exported equal to true, and here action, Android name, Android intent, action main. And this basically application, we can, I think, look into this main activity, action main, launcher, right? And here we have a initialization provider, exported false. Perfect. So here, okay, we can see in this application, this particular angler, okay, it is exported true. Okay, so we can give a try like ADB activity manager, and we can look into this. Second part, okay, we can look, okay, into the source particular code. So when you look at the source code here, and we go to the com and we go to this particular package, and let's see the main activity. When you see the main activity here, you can see look me inside, that is called one, and info main activity XDR. And this message, okay, we can see on the application like I'm strong and no one can defeat me, right? So as I mentioned to you, when you drag and drop the application, always look at what exactly you see in the front. So where is our application? Let me again recheck. See, I am full and strong, what you can do about it, and this is 100%, okay, it is telling, right, this one. So I need to understand what exactly is the code flow. So let me just go close Angular. Okay, I need to understand this part. So here, okay, you will see this code. I'm strong, no one can defeat me. XDR, look me inside one, and we have main activity. So again, if any difficulty reading this particular code, what you can do is you can use a basically AI that is called Claude. So we are going to connect our MCP server, so you can use this MCP server from here. So that link also I'm going to provide to you. So if you simple go to this area here, okay, just type, okay, like MCP server JDX GUI, and here, okay, you will see the MCP server. Okay, you can download, okay, from this all instruction basically given here. Just download that MCP server, and then, okay, you can send a query. So in my case, you can see how I'm going to assess. So first we'll understand, okay, what is the application name, okay, on this is called angler.apk. So I'm simple giving a prompt. I have uploaded apk named angler. Let me check this spelling properly. It is ANGLER. So angler.apk. I uploaded apk name angler apk, and please tell me the code flow of this application. Okay, so when you simple press enter, let's see what will happen. And you can see clearly it is started, okay, the analysis of our application, the AI power. There are many framework, okay, like we are dealing with, okay, when we deal with this apk. So you can see allow always. Okay, so it is working. So let's wait for this. Once we finish this part, we'll go to the further other area. Okay, it is still analyzing. So we can do one more thing is we can simple open a new tab. We'll go to our folder, which is download, again to that application, cd download, cd. We will see that application which we are testing, that is called hook native method task 14 and do ls. So we have this apk, we can use apk tool. This also we have a mcp server for that. And when we do d for decompile and apk, now it is decompiling the apk, and we have a final result shortly will be available there. Okay, if you have any question, okay, you can write here. Okay, if you feel any difficulty, I'm monitoring that comment section, okay, on LinkedIn. Any problem, just let me know. Okay, so we are here, and we simply decompile the application. Okay, Let me just check everything is correct regarding the screen. And yes, I shared my full screen. Perfect. Okay, I'm just resharing the screen just to check everything is okay. Okay, so we are here, and I think our AI powered thing is completed. No, still it is going. So just wait for it, and we'll get an idea about the complete flow. And if you just see, okay, in this area, this APK tool is completed. When we do simple do ls, we have a folder, and now what I can do is I can simply use Sublime, and I can drag and drop. So you can see we discuss about 𝗥𝗲𝗀𝗃, we discuss about MCP server. Okay, simple give us one prompt and automatically going to analyze the APK. Third, we need to set up a 𝗥𝗲𝗀, which we will see now, because right now we are here code flow. We're understanding the code flow, and the Frida is configured in our case. So next part is what I will do is I'll go to the Sublime, and the Sublime I'll drag it, okay, like this complete folder. These are basically my cheat sheets for assessments, different areas. So Angler, and you can see here, okay, we have the thing, and we have a lib. Under the lib, okay, we can see clearly we have a ARM, and a lot of SO files are there. Okay, this is the resources, this is 𝗦𝗲𝗂𝗪𝗲𝗯. Okay, and you can see tons of information we can see from here. So I need to check about every section. This is Android. We need to go to this 𝗦𝗲𝗂𝗪𝗲𝗯. Okay, so we need to analyze, okay, this complete folder properly. We can go to the CD Angler, do ls, and here let me go to the lib area. Let's see. Here we have different area. This ARM64 8A ls, and you can see clearly I have the SO file available there. So whenever you have a SO file, that need to be analyzed, okay, with the help of 𝗥𝗲𝗀. So we need to add this file, okay, in our 𝗥𝗲𝗀. Okay, we need to make a new project, and we need to add, okay, this SO in 𝗥𝗲𝗀. I'll show you how we can add this file, okay, in 𝗥𝗲𝗀. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, so here this is done, and our code flow part, let's see that. So you can see in this area, this is the statistics. Okay, we have a complete information about our APK. The package name is com_example.angler. Main activity is angler.main_activity. A native library is present. You can see lib angler.so. So I mentioned to you we need to add, okay, this part, okay, in our 𝗥𝗲𝗀. So let's go ahead and we can use that part. So remember that, okay, like if you're using a Apple Silicon Mac, okay, you need to use Rosetta for this. So I'm going to the Google, and even if you just go to the LinkedIn again, okay, I have already created one article. Just check that article. So this is the LinkedIn, and here simple go there to the Rosetta article. I need to check, okay, where I published. So I have a newsletter under this one. This is the newsletter. You can go to the newsletter, and under the newsletter you can see this is the article Rosetta for hacker. If you're using specifically Apple Silicon Macs, then this specifically part is important to you. So when you're using a Rosetta, you can simply go to the application area. It means when using Apple Silicon, you need to go to the utilities. So these are the utilities, you can see that. And under the utility, you can see the terminal, right? When you simply right click get info, and you need to enable this part like open using Rosetta. That part, okay, you need to enable it. Open using Rosetta. Okay. Once you enable it, this is specifically for the Mac user. Okay, not everyone. If you have a Kali machine, directly you can go ahead. No requirement of Rosetta. This is specifically for Apple Silicon Macs. So here, okay, like I have terminal. This is the terminal which I'm using a Rosetta. Okay, and I need to basically start my 𝗥𝗲𝗀. So I'm already in this path. So let's go there. I think still it is reloading. Okay, ls, and I need to run, okay, 𝗥𝗲𝗀 run, and enter. Okay, so I just added this one. You can see this 𝗥𝗲𝗀 now working, and close. And here, okay, is the file, okay, which I already added. But if you want to create a new project, you can simply click on the new project. Once you click on the new project, you can simply go to this dragon button and then import the file. Okay, like this. So when you double click on this 𝗦𝗰𝗥𝗙.so, so you can see it will give you this prompt like, as a crash data, would you like to recover unsaved changes? Yes. And you can see it is started now, and we have further information. So again, if you want to import the file, you can simply click here, import the particular file from here, and further you can investigate. So if you see the function from this area, there are two function, okay, which I can see that you can see this is basically Java com example Angular main activity get info. And here if you read this particular code, okay, you will see several information, like this is the function, the pointer, you can see that we have PC where to, this is param. When you double click on this, you can also double click and check where it is going. Okay, so it is not going anywhere, but you can see this is basically called PC where 2 and param and 3. So I'm just checking. See, when you simple click it, it basically show here in this area. Okay, and this is again double click on this. Okay, so I reach to this area and I need to analyze every section of that particular code. So you can see the external mem copy, all these, right? This is how basically we can move, okay, one by one. And this is the function any. Okay, this is param, we need to check. Okay, so this code, okay, we need to check in a proper manner, this one, in order to understand, okay, like what is happening, okay, with this particular APK. So here if you see, this is the main activity and this is the R section. Okay, we have no idea what is this one, but here is a main activity. And if you see in this area again, we have an intent true. We can run that command called export equal to true. So just need to check with this cloud. So here, okay, you can see we have native library. This is Angular. Load the native library Angular.so using during the class loading. This native method available for use. The initialize and encoded string y containing the encrypted message. And we have this one set layout activity main battery percentage display, that is text view 2, text view basically main message display, image view, image display, register broadcast receiver, battery low, system event, trigger mechanism. So this part, okay, I can see that you can see we have an extra string is and on. So this part, okay, we need to look. I am strong, no one can defeat me. We have an extra string is on. So let's go and check where this code it is. So here you can see that this is the extra string. So whenever you see this kind of code and where we have extra string, we can directly go with the ADB command and we can look into this further. So I can do one more thing is I can open a terminal, open a new tab. Okay. This is a little bit complicated. Okay, in case first time, okay, if you see 𝗥𝗲𝗀, 𝗦𝗦𝗥𝗙, then AI. Okay, so I'm just trying to simplify the thing in a proper manner, so you understand the APK in a proper manner. Okay, and if you want to download the APK, check the Discord group. So after finishing this session, I'm going to drop the APK and the PDF file associated with this, so you can check it out. So I'm going to use this CD first outside ADB shell, and I'm going to use that is called broadcast. Okay, and this is basically our extra string, and I'm going to set to yes. So here if you see it is started, and we can see that, okay, this is the flag. Okay, we are able to see further. Okay, so that's exactly the meaning. Okay, when you see the source code from this area, so again if I just go to the 𝗦𝗥𝗂𝗂, right, this one, so you can see. So I just simply started with this broadcast receiver. Okay, and I started the yes. Now after that, okay, what I can do, so you can see this was set 1%, and I need to basically hook one function that I need to check, okay, through that native library. So you can see in this area the code is system load a library Angular. Okay, so again if you see that AI area, we have this information. So this receiver is registered for this intent, and however the code check for the custom extra is on with the value yes. This suggests a hidden activation mechanism. So we need to look for the sensitive information. We need to find a sensitive information in the APK, if any. So we are figuring out, okay, like how we can identify this information, okay, by seeing the APK. Okay. So now I need to basically work on 𝗥𝗲𝗀 specific area. So need to check the memory layout, like how it is working. So we can simply go to the entry point. This is the entry. go to this function. So we have this function, and I need to check every area in a proper manner. So this is PC. I need to identify every variable. Okay, one is PC where 2, then PC where 3, and then anything there. Okay, likewise. So I need to investigate. You can see this is the illusion. When you simple double click on this, what area we are able to see. So there will be some comparison is happening. Okay, as per my research, there is some comparison is happening under this area. Okay, so this is the external. We can see that stack check fail. So we need to spend some time, okay, on this area. Okay, when you perform a reverse engineering, because again this is again new, all this, okay, very difficult. So again for this also we have, you know, MCP server for that, a 𝗥𝗲𝗀 MCP server. So in my case, I think it is already connected. Analysis. Okay, yes, I have basically configured my 𝗥𝗲𝗀 MCP server. You can see this is the developer. When I click here developer, I have 𝗥𝗲𝗀 MCP plugin. It is available there. So I can do one more thing here. Okay, I can go to the cloud, and you can see clearly this area I have a MCP server. JDX, this is a 𝗥𝗲𝗀. And I can simple add, okay, one more thing here. I have added, okay, the file, whatever the name it is, just go to this 𝗥𝗲𝗀 and check the file. It's called libangler.so. libangler.so in 𝗥𝗲𝗀 GUI, and help me to understand the flow. Okay, so simple. I'm just right now, okay, I'm just adding the, you know, random prompt. Okay, but specifically we'll write a proper prompt and we'll get the information. Just I'm just teaching you. So even if you don't know anything about this prompting things, okay, so you can simple write in our language, and whatever you need, okay, simple, you'll get the information quickly. Okay, but I have created, okay, some area you can see where we write exact prompt like this. I uploaded my APK exactly same way. See, if you want to find out like URL encoding things, so we'll be using the exact prompt to get the information, okay, in a proper manner. So these are the things we need to focus on. Okay, so by the time, okay, it is analyzing, we will analyze manually. So we can see that again. We'll double click on this. We have this PC where 2, and this is the, we can see move command, and I'm just looking into this source code and checking what information we are able to get it from there. And this is else, again this is illusion area. Okay, it means this, you can see clearly the functions, this illusion, then we have a any. And I'm just checking what I can do further. So I'm always, you know, double clicking and then checking, okay, like what is happening. And further, if I simple go to this any, and you can see these are all variable. I can see that any PB where 1, PB where 2, and PB where you can see the pointers, it is there on this area. See that? So when I simply click on this, we have the information coming on this area, right? We need to analyze this area properly in a proper manner. So let me make a full screen, and this side I'll just drag it this way. Then this pointer is also there. Okay, let's go and check. Okay, this is external mem copy. Again we move to this. Same way we can go to this area and checking every section of the part and understand in a proper manner, proper flow. Okay, this is basically the tough task. Okay, we need to look into this, and let's take one more help, okay, from this one for faster. So again, allow always. And here you can see the address. This is calling 001460. That address basically it is showing. So when it is done, we'll come back again, and I'll show you by the way what exactly we are looking for. We need to go to every variables and the code flow. and based on this, okay, we'll try to hook into this. That is basically our main goal for this particular session. Okay, so here, okay, like I have complete cheat sheets regarding completely about Android dynamic analysis. Okay, so I think it is still loading here. Okay, so these are all area, okay, like step by step, like I created or I curated in a proper manner what exactly we need to check. I think in the coming event I'm going to disclose about complete mind map about dynamic analysis. So I'm just showing you what exactly right now we are doing and what we are trying to figuring out. Okay, so I am giving you the very interesting information is AI powered. So rather than okay spending hours and hours of okay lines of code, okay, if you want to analyze, is better okay rather than spending hours and hours, basically focus on AI. And AI is very useful okay if you know the things, if you know little bit about programming, little bit about reverse engineering, then it will be a great beneficial to you. If you don't know the things, then you will get an idea about it, what exactly the code flow and everything, but again you need to learn it. Okay, AI will be super beneficial if you know the technology. It will help you a lot. Okay, but learning method, okay, don't stop. Okay, you need to learn the thing properly, hooking, Frida, all this, how to read the code, what exactly the library, what is little Indian, what is big Indian. So we are testing this application, and we are here, right? We will be getting these messages once we decompile the all PDF. I'm basically going to share with you shortly in our group, Discord group. Okay, if you are new again, I'm again showing you this is a Discord group. This is Black Hat recording guide. You will be getting the APK as well as PDF. So download after the session. And this is the 𝗥𝗲𝗀. When you analyze okay through 𝗥𝗲𝗀, I'll show you what is exactly happening. So this is the 𝗥𝗲𝗀 area, and let me zoom again a little bit for you. So we are here, right? So under this area, okay, like we will see this area, okay, this code. When you go one by one, okay, like the code by code, there is a variable called this one, right? 𝗦𝗰𝗲𝗪 that we need to check, okay, in our code. But I found, okay, this is the variable, and when you simply click on this, and you will see this is basically the memory part. And already 𝗥𝗲𝗀 have mentioned this address, like 0, we can say hex 144AB0. So let's go again and check like what exactly we have here, right? So under this you can see that we have different flag, and further, so it's conversion maximum length. I need to click on continue. Okay, so it already basically identifies see all this code flow, native library, everything. Now next part, what I can do again, I'll just show you the 𝗥𝗲𝗀 area. So this is the 𝗥𝗲𝗀. Okay, and we can again go code by code and understand where this, what is written there, okay, on this area, where is the strings written, okay, in this area, right? So you can also look at the code, and if you see any string, see, you found the flag, right? See, this is, you found the flag, it means you found the sensitive information, right? This is basically the code is running. Okay, and what I can do is, you can see that if this equals 0, it means this condition true, we will be getting okay this, right? And else I'm not here and I'm there. Okay, it means you will be come out okay from this window. So we are interested okay in this area. You can see clearly 𝗦𝗰𝗲𝗪. When I click on this, okay, it automatically map this code with this 𝗥𝗲𝗀, and this everything I identify with the help of 𝗥𝗲𝗀 MCP server. And if you see, this is the comparison is happening. You can see string comparison is happening under this block. This is the address, hex 144. So you need to write this part okay on the paper, like hex 144AB0. And if you just put okay like mouse, and you can see clearly the offset. So when you performing a hooking like this, if this is the case, in this case, okay, like we need to focus on offset. Okay, again the concept is, you analyze the particular native library, you can use MCP server, understand the code flow, and look for the sensitive part. As I mentioned to you, right, during dynamic analysis, what you see okay on the screen on the phone, based on this, okay, you can basically approach it okay for attacking. Okay, it's not directly you randomly analyzing the code. Okay, it's basically mix about everything, mix about AI, mix about static analysis, dynamic analysis, source code review, and our own methodology, what is happening to. And if you are able to add this fourth thing in a proper manner, you will be able to crack any kind of APK. Okay, we have tested many applications like HDFC Bank application, Kotak Mahindra, and tons of other live application we tested. We identified a lot of vulnerability. In the thing in coming video, you will see a lot of video on these areas, like what vulnerability I found, okay, on this specific application. But this banking application I directly can't disclose, okay, on this public. But yes, through group and other thing, I'll share, okay, some high level screenshot, so you can also check it out. So I'll drop each and every link, okay, under the comment section. If you are new, you can please join the channel, okay, for more updates, okay. And we will come live every week, and I'm going to teach you some good concept, okay, every week. So join the channel if you are new to this. Okay, so this is the string comparison, right? So this is happening, okay, in the memory. So if you can see clearly, the string comparison function is happening where the param1 and this. So if you're able to identify this area, then okay, I think we have our own sensitive part there. Okay, so we need to hook into this address. So in order to hook, we need exactly the Frida script we need to write. So you can see clearly, we can simply select it like this. Okay, as I mentioned, we can simply put a cursor and we will have an offset, okay, which is we need to write. So I need a marker. Let me write mark. Just give me a minute. I'll take my marker. So I'm going to add, okay, this plus 44, which is the hex, and then we have a B 0H. Okay, basically H we can remove. So we need to focus on AB0. So how we can hook into this area? Okay, we need to hook this part. So again, either you have two options: you write manually, or you can ask to this one, Claude. Okay, I need to hook this 0 hex. Okay, and let me check if we have any information from here. See this. So I'm just checking. Okay, like right. See this one. See exactly the same, right? Function 00 AB0. So I need to hook exactly this one. So 0010 C 00144, and this is the offset, right? And again, if you go to the PDF, we have the same information. So let me go to the PDF and let's see what exactly we are doing. So this is the offset, as I mentioned, 44AB0H, and I return the exactly the code. Okay, as I mentioned, we can remove the H part from that. That is called hex 44AB0. So we can directly ask, okay, here, okay, can you hook into this function? I need to hook this function, which we can copy from this. And what sensitive info is passing? And now we know it is a string comparison, so we can just give in the prompt. Okay, just giving a natural. Okay, I'm just whatever coming in our mind, I'm just adding in the prompt. Okay, but as I mentioned, when we go live and other things, we will be writing an exact prompt just for teaching purpose, because you are beginner. I'm thinking that, so I'm just helping you how to write a prompt. Okay, so at least you start it, okay, in the AI. Okay, so I need to hook this function, and what sensitive info is passing is spelling not a problem at all. Automatically AI will resolve this part. And I found that, just write a prompt. I found that string comparison function is there. And can you hook and display the sensitive part of it? And give me Frida script for that. Okay, so just specifically with this, so we can see clearly shortly we have our own Frida script. So now given the prompt, and now we will see that, okay, Frida script will be ready specifically for that function. Okay, so this is the way, and you can see the address came there. Otherwise, if you know the offset, okay, you can give the offset. Okay, it will be more accurate. Okay, so exactly the learning, as I'm talking about, is exactly the learning we need. Okay, so rather than giving this address, you always give, okay, like this offset. Okay, you have more clarity. Okay, and automatically basically hook into that function and give me that result. So what I can do next part is, I can use this 44AB0H, and as you can see again, in the PDF, 44AB0 will H will be removing as per this language by Ghidra. And now next part is, we can basically create the Frida script. So in my case, the same, okay, with the help of AI and my knowledge, I created a specifically this Frida script for that memory layout. So I'm going to show you this area. Okay, like this task. So let me go to the code share. This is I'm running a code runner, that is a great editor. Okay, or we can say code analysis. Okay, I'm doing, okay, from this area that is called code runner. I can write a code, I can check it, like debug it, everything, just like a Visual Studio for a Mac. Okay, you can use Visual Studio as well. So Android pen testing, we will going to focus, and we'll going to check task 14, which we are discussing. And here, this is the script. As I mentioned, this is how I created. Okay, mix up of like with the help of AI and based on the function, the packages. So this is the script which I'm going to use. You can see the manual console log manual flag extraction command, the library whatever we're loading, and after that, okay, like I'm basically looking into that address, okay, of this. So you can see this is the hex string, everything. We need to hook into the proper area. So let's go ahead and you can check it out. Okay, so I'm good. See, this is the address, right? This is the offset 0 hex 44 AB0. Okay, 0 hex 44. So again, you can see that 0 hex 44 AB0. Okay, so that part, okay, like I'm hooking into this. So next part is we need to go and navigate to the location. So I can simply copy this from this area, document, code runner, Android, and we're going to go to the Frida scripts from this area. Okay, the entire script, okay, you can create with the help of this one, AI. And I think AI have created. You can see this is the script is available. You can see that focus on the flag skip for the flag extraction. Everything is configured properly. Okay, based on this. Okay, so same way we can use it. So I can copy this, and I'm always say okay original, and I'm going to add okay into this native method Angular, and I'm going to paste here. Okay, and now I'm going to run the script. Let's see what will happen. So here I think my Frida server is running. Frida server running perfect. Now we'll go here and run it. So simple, we need to go to that environment variable. This is the environment variable. So Frida, okay, we can run the script with -u-l, and if you know the process ID, you can inject into the process. But again, in my case, this is different. Okay, Frida -u, it should be in the download. We can use it, and our script is hook native task, and then we have hooking.js. Okay, this part, and we can use a process ID. So process ID, again, I'll just copy this command. So we can copy into Sublime. Okay, if you are using a running application, otherwise you can use -f command here, and okay, like identify the package of this. So let's try with the f command first. So f apk export, the f I need to use com.example_angler. So com.example.angler. I hope there is no typo error. So let again recheck it. com.example.angler. Okay, let's try this. And again, I need to check what is the problem with this command. Any problem with this? Let me check the script name. So I think I need to check what exactly is the issues with this. Just give me a minute. And again, I have an AI agent okay in my terminal that also figure out okay if I'm running any bad command. So just check okay with this identifier. Okay, so I think I need to connect okay using this one. So 1 minute. So if this kind of problem is coming because I'm doing iOS pen testing and Android pen testing in the same machine, so this giving me the error like iOS mounting problem something. So in that case, what I can do here is I can use my cheat sheet which is available okay in my code runner. So let's go to the Frida script cheat sheets. So this is the Frida scripts, Frida cheat sheets, and instead of this, I can run this kind of command okay in order to work with this. So let me teach you also this. These are interesting command okay we can run if this is the problem okay you are getting. So I'm not testing iOS by the way, I'm testing Android. So it is giving me the same prompt okay, it is directly move and checking my iOS devices. So let me try with this and let's see it is working. You can see this command is perfectly working, and now I need to work on this area like writing the script. So Frida we can use instead of, let me try this, and not all application. I'm going to use -L download hooking, or we can simple drag and drop. This will be the better. So let's go to this. Okay, pen testing require patience. Okay, so I need to troubleshoot because lot of thing is running in my system, a lot of packages. There can be a conflict can happen. Okay, so I'm just checking it everything and finding out the proper solution. So hooking.js, and you can see now how AI is helping me, right? And it basically help me, okay, to understand the thing in a proper manner. So I just run the command, and I'm just trying with this F, which is we can see either the process ID, or we can simple copy from this one. The process ID is 5851, and I hope this command should work. Okay, let me enter, and you can see clearly we have this information. And now when you run this area, you can see these are the functions: run auto extract flag, second hook string compare at offset, trigger comparison test input string, brute force. So run everything. So I can simple run this command, okay, and then enter. And you can see clearly we found, and you can see this is the sensitive part, okay, under the application. Okay, there's how we identify. Okay, you can see testing input admin and everything. You can see we identify this is basically the hex. Now when you convert it, it become, okay, your string. Okay, so that's how, okay, you read the memory section, you identify the offset, this is the correct procedure, and you tell to AI engine, hey, this is the offset, I want to hook into this, give me the proper script, and there's a comparison is running, so I need a sensitive part of it, and just write a proper prompt and you have a script ready, and you run it that way. This is the new command. Okay, if you have a iOS and Android both, okay, you're doing, okay, everything from one machine, so this error is common. So you can always use Frida -D option, and then look back, and then 6555, that is the device ID. It means the Android device Genymotion, and the L to run the script. F is the package. F means I'm going to restart the application. If the application is already running, you can give a process ID, or you can directly give the package name. Okay, that's how we deal with this uh, area. Okay, that exactly called how to hack the application with the help of Frida, second 𝗥𝗲𝗀, third AI powered thing, MCP server. So I use all this for combination, and just you can see by explaining everything in a detailed manner, I'm able to exploit that particular APK. Okay, even most of the part is something new to me, so I just created, okay, the script properly so I can demonstrate, okay, in a proper manner. The reason, okay, like a little bit slow down, and I basically want to show you every part of it. So maybe when you check this video, whenever you get a time, so you have an idea how to approach it in a proper manner. Okay, that's all for this section. I hope you enjoy this particular live event, and we'll meet again next week, okay, for some other interesting topic regarding bug bounty. And if you any problem, just let me know. And again, if you need any other thing, okay, just message me on LinkedIn. I'm available. You can join my WhatsApp group, okay, and other channels, okay, and just drop the message. I'll help you out. And even the Discord, I'm active. You can directly drop a message if you need any other thing apart from this. Also, I'm going to help you out. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and see you next week. Bye bye. Happy weekend ahead.